Please leave a message after the tone.
You've got several questions due. Your life is going down the tubes. What do you do when you need advice?
This is where it gets good. Good night.
What am I fighting for?
So turn down the lights, pick up the phone and leave a message for the Nude Clan.
All right, welcome to
Chills
another
every time.
Nude Clan After Dark.
Yeah, I love how the jingles that we don't make for our show are better than the ones that we do make for our show.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. I love that.
Thanks.
It's really good, though.
Really appreciate
it's
that.
really
That's
good.
quality. Send us more stuff.
It's because they capture what it is now, where we capture what we thought it was going to be when you made the jingle, and then it
That's
became
true.
something else.
No, but I feel like the original Nude Clan jingle is still pretty
it's great.
descriptive
Yeah,
of what it is. I
it's
feel
pretty
that's pretty
good,
good.
yeah.
And I feel like this one's on par, if not slightly better than that, though.
Okay, well, I'll
It
just
needs
quit
one
the show.
more. It needs
Fuck
one
off.
more. One more chorus line, though. We need one more Nude Clan cried out, and then it would be like.
Yeah, it's a shorter episode, a shorter intro. I like it.
Yeah. I'm Joe, the guy who used to make jingles for this show.
What are you doing, Caleb?
Yeah, Craig. What are you up to? Are you here
yeah.
for this?
For this clockwise order that we always go in.
I don't know. What's up?
I think he's still
Craig.
in the zone. This is Cameron.
Caleb Schweiss.
Was
And
Joe
we got
giving
some
you
questions to answer.
What do you do?
some advice that we need to give?
385-204-3921 is the number that you call, and you leave a message at the beep.
Yeah, let's find out what we've got this time.
Hey, I just wanted to follow up on the advice you gave me last week. I did it. I took your advice. I picked up the $20 bill. I got the blowjob. Thank you. It was great. I appreciate your guys' advice, encouraging me to do so. The only problem now is I'm feeling really guilty for, doing that with being married. So now I'm asking you guys, how do I deal with the guilt? What do I do to get rid of it? All right, thank you. I'll hang up and listen. Bye.
Okay.
So how do you get rid of the guilt?
I don't remember his previous. Did we actually say to go for it? I think
No, we
Schweiss
didn't.
said go for it.
No, I made the $20 bill analogy, because somebody at work told me that, and then I was like, that's kind of assuming a lot that the bill that you currently have is worth more than the one that you're about to pick up. I mean, I feel like it's kind of self-centered of them to assume that they're worth more.
How do you get rid of the guilt? I've heard heroin's a good way.
Yeah. Get rid of the guilt of taking the blowjob. Well,
Are you Catholic? Because confession.
yeah.
Hail Marys.
Just find out where the guilt is stemming from, and
His penis.
Solder it.
and then
Solder your
do
penis.
things to rectify it.
Solder?
If your
Yeah,
guilt is you got a blowjob and you're married, and it's because you did that behind your wife's back, well, maybe the only way to rectify it is to tell her about it.
Yeah, tell her how awesome it was, and be like, if you would give blowjobs, this would
Tell her about it as in,
Or get her a blowjob.
this is what
get her a blowjob. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, but
Pay
yeah.
it forward.
yeah. She paid it forward to you. That's what happened. Just return the favor. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's fair advice.
Getting rid of the guilt. I mean, you could cut yourself. It's one way to alleviate pain.
Cause more pain. Yeah. It's a good way to go about
Cause physical pain in order to cover up mental stress.
it. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, I've heard those are really good things to do. Yeah.
Punch something very hard. Although
Good.
that's kind of. I mean, you shouldn't be angry. You should just be guilty, I guess.
You could punch something really hard. You could accuse her of cheating.
Yeah, that's
a good way of.
That's a good way of showing that you do cheat. Is by
Good way to
being-
deflect.
Yeah, you pretend to be paranoid that she is cheating when it is in fact you that has been cheating the whole
Yeah.
time. That's a telltale sign.
Common way of doing that.
Exactly. Yeah. Force her out so that she does it, and then get really mad at her for doing it, and then break it off.
Yeah. and then being like, "Fuck you, I got a blowjob anyway."
Yeah, but don't tell her that until after.
Wait till after.
But
until
you paid
after,
for it.
until after you keep half of the half of your shit that she would have otherwise gotten. Because if she's the one that cheated, I don't think you get. I don't think they are like, all right, well, you get half. You know, it
Depends on the state.
I guess it. Yeah, I guess it would. Huh?
Yeah.
Utah does, don't they?
I don't know. I've never been divorced.
Yeah. Well, Caleb, you can be our guinea pig. Try it out. Yeah. Try it out.
Nah.
No, that's
Craig After Dark.
no.
Hey, Schweiss.
What?
That's a line you don't cross.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for science, Caleb. What would you give up?
You don't even
For
need
science.
science. You could just ask a lawyer.
or you can look it up online. That's why I'm giving him the two options. Caleb, either Google it or test it out. But you would also have to have like bought a house and all that. And that would
You have to
determine that.
actually have things to
Yeah,
split
so you got to
up.
get the things and then and then split it.
I could always ask my dad.
Yeah, I guess you could, yeah.
He
would know, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I would just not worry about it. Probably because you did it already, so it's like
There's a cloud hanging over Nude Clan.
Yeah.
It's,
it was a Schweiss cloud at first.
Welcome to Nude Clan
it's a
After
Schweiss
Dark,
runs his mouth cloud.
where we air our dirty laundry.
Yeah.
To everyone's
But
dissatisfaction.
if we all just stay quiet and make Schweiss talk,
He just digs his hole deeper.
how
and
far
deeper.
will he go?
To the other
The
side.
unfortunate
China?
thing is he'll go fucking far.
He'll go the distance.
And then we'll just be kicked off of iTunes.
He'll just dig
For
through the
hate
earth and
speech
come up
or
in
something.
China.
You know, maybe Joe knows something that's coming down the pipeline, so he's getting out of the ship before it happens.
Yeah, like-
And so we have to bear the
Or
brunt.
like a Harvey Weinstein situation goes on.
Joe knows something's happening, so he's just jumping ship off of the...
Harvey Weinstein, so like you did stuff.
Yeah,
and
Joe.
you're
No,
being
not
kicked
me.
off,
I'm
or-
leaving the company before Harvey Weinstein gets caught.
That reminds me, I don't know why it reminds me of this, but at the panel, for the God of War panel, Christopher Judge had a moment where he sounded like Bill Cosby, and so he joked about the next God of War's fight against Bill Cosby. So I looked over to my roommate and said, yeah, it'd be God of War, The Great Sleep.
Wow.
I know exactly why I reminded you of that. By the way.
Yeah.
Current events! Sort of.
Yeah, current events.
Yeah, so just bury it.
Yeah. Accuse her. I think that's the way to go. On that
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
Best course of action.
Best course of action.
It's been tested before.
You know
has
the truth that what you should do, but yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. You knew
Pay
that
it
a while
forward.
ago, though.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Pay it
It's true.
forward.
Yeah, we told him. We
Yep.
told him what to do. All right, so let's listen to the second one.
Hey guys, it's A4 Extreme, and your little chest hair thing in the last After Dark actually got me thinking. I mean, I'm personally in my late 20s, and I actually only have a single chest hair,
Oh, wow.
and I don't know, maybe I'm lacking in like testosterone levels because I think my voice is kind of high pitched and not exactly the most muscular. Your show actually inspired me to start like working out regularly, but despite working out and all these other things to try and boost my testosterone levels, I still can't seem to grow chest hair, and I'm not really getting swole at all, and I've been working out for like 3 months straight. So, nothing seems to be working. So I guess my question this week is, where the hell am I supposed to hang a rope when I don't have any ceiling fans in my apartment? Also, the roller coaster thing you guys were talking about, what's your favorite roller coaster of all time? Mine's probably a toss-up between either Sky Rush and Storm Runner from Hershey Park or maybe El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure. Anyway, have a good day. Thanks.
So I watched all of that wonderful show, The Wire, and they kill a guy while he's in jail in there, and then what they do is they rig it up to where they like tie the rope on the edge of a doorknob, and then they like have him lean forward to make it look like he hung himself instead of being strangled. And that's what I would do. If you don't, I'm sure you have a doorknob in your house, so I mean, unless you have nothing but like what my door is, which is like the like push down and like pull it open, all classy, even though it's a piece of shit. If you have a doorknob, you can hang yourself from a doorknob, technically.
First of all, we just need to look into testosterone and whether or not that grows body hair. I would say my voice tends to be on the higher pitch for a guy's voice, and yet I have lots of chest hair.
No, it's not. Your voice is not higher than a normal guy's voice,
Oh,
Cameron.
well, anyways, but
It's objectively not.
okay.
Unless, like, your only scale is, like, "Da-da-da," and then fucking
Christopher Judge.
Judge.
Bring it up
Then
again.
maybe you might think, I'm like, it's not very
And
low.
then second, if you assume your testosterone is low, have your doctor check that out, and he might surprise you with it not being low. So before
could
you
just
take
be like
supplements,
fucking Scandinavian or something.
yeah, or you could just have a genealogy where you're like Craig over here,
Or like Native
Schweiss over
American
here,
or Japanese. We
who
don't know.
Schweiss doesn't grow a very full set beard, so you just could just certain races of people just don't grow a
And
lot
it's
of hair.
a lot of it's genetic too, though.
Yeah,
Like because I
that's
am
what's
Scandinavian,
genetic.
That's
and-
exactly what Cameron said.
Yeah,
and German, and they both have facial hair, but mine's just not great because you come from. Like just because you are from a certain area, like they have shitty versions of those areas.
but
as
I
well.
have heard rubbing coffee grinds on your body is a great way to grow body hair. So you should try doing that.
Yeah, there were plenty of things when I was a kid that, like, my stepdad would be like, "It'll grow hair on your chest," and they all worked.
That and the coffee grinds.
Eventually you came there.
I got a lot of chest hair.
And you need to
Well,
and you
you
need
know-
to soak the coffee grinds in essential oils first.
Yeah, what he didn't
And
tell
then
me.
You know,
lather
they
it on
also
your
say
body.
that masturbating a lot gets hair on your palms. You could try, you know.
So masturbating with your chest.
Not true.
yeah, you
Yeah.
just,
Masturbate with your own chest.
Yes.
Give yourself
well,
a titty job.
At least the glue that comes out, you know, you could just rub that on there.
the glue.
Yeah.
Just
glue.
just any all those stories about
Caleb's cum is Elmer's glue.
It's just another way of saying.
I mean and then all those
I
you
heard
know
someone refer to that as baby batter, and I was like, oh my god.
all
batter.
those things that you hear that puts hair on your
Baby
chest.
gravy.
Just go try them all. Just
think
all
baby
those
gravy
all those
is worse.
anecdotal stories of growing hair.
Yeah,
Do
if your father ever told you better eat them things,
I'll put hair on
put hair on his chest, you know,
That's
try
what
it.
you got.
Try
You didn't
everything
listen,
that you
yeah.
don't like.
Yeah.
By the
Gotta
way,
eat
if
your
you're
veggies.
if you're a fucking picky eater past the age of 12, it's not cute anymore. Stop.
You know,
just
I was
annoying.
saying that to people, like, you know, I can't understand how people just won't eat food
Because
it's food.
My fucking sister won't eat anything if it's not a fucking chicken tender. Like, if it's
It's
not a
so
fucking chicken
weird.
tender, then it's
Chicken
just
tenders
nasty.
are pretty good, but
Well, yeah, the chicken
I have
tenders are
eaten-
good, but you don't go to a fucking Indian restaurant and be like, I want the chicken tender, and then complain about the spices they use.
I have
Which has
eaten
happened.
a variety of foods that normal people don't eat. And let me tell you, there are a lot of scary things out there that a lot of the normal food people don't eat are just worse.
like
than-
cow tongues.
I've had cow lung, cow tongue, blood sausage, pig's feet.
I've seen those being sold, the cow tongues, and I'm like, oh my god.
And some
Those
of them
fucking
are
things are
surprisingly not that bad. And so, you know, just got to be open to new food.
Yeah, if you're a picky eater, go fuck yourself.
What
If you're a
about
picky
those?
eater, go eat pickled herring. That'll put hair on your chest. Yeah, do that. That's
No.
that's my advice to you.
What's
eat
that?
pickled
You
herring.
said that without thinking.
What's
There you
that
go.
thing that's what's that thing called where the egg is like partially formed into a bird, into like a chicken, and then you cook it and you eat it that way?
Whoa.
It's part formed. Yeah, I swear to fucking God, it's a thing they eat in like the Philippines all the time.
Oh,
In
really?
Peru, they'll eat hamster.
That's fine.
Guinea
though.
pig. No, sorry, hamster. Guinea pig. Hamster is for the low lives. Guinea pigs for the rich people.
Yeah, but it's like I can't remember what it's called, but it
I
looks
could buy that.
it looks
I could buy
so
eating guinea pig.
And they
I'm not
serve
a
it
big fan of
and they serve it with the skull to let you
fetuses,
know it's
though.
not a hamster. Yeah,
yeah, it's like
egg
partially
fetus, no.
formed. It's like
No.
it's like got its body kind of, and you eat it.
But is it good?
It's a thing. So someone thinks it's good, but that's one thing I don't think I could do it. It's just too disgusting looking. It just, dude, it's. But most things I'll
partial
try.
But
Bird
you'll
thing.
slaughter other animals.
I will
and eat
kill.
them.
I will kill every
You'll
pig.
do that.
I'll kill every pig in this
All those
world.
Animals are being tortured.
Remember
for
how
your
we were
food?
discussing a great way to get rid of a body's hogs? What if you ended up eating the hog afterwards?
I would do it if I hated the person enough. Yeah, I'd bacon that guy. I'd be like,
the
Frank.
depths that Schweiss goes to.
Now you're part of me, buddy.
Frank is now.
If you didn't
a
like
Frank.
him, why would you want him to be part of you?
So he come out of my asshole. That's why.
It's Frank.
I want you to be part of
I wanna
Frank.
shit
I want
you
you
out.
inside me.
I want you
Yeah.
inside me.
It's Frank, but you turn him into hot dogs, so you could call him Frank as you eat him.
Yeah.
Frankophile.
Yeah,
Frankfurter.
His wiener, Frankfurter in
So
my
yeah,
mouth.
if you want to get hair on your chest, eat food that you didn't want to eat.
Yeah, just doing stuff that you don't normally want to
Yeah,
do.
do manly things, man.
I will say though
Go
that
buy a truck and fill it with trash, and then take
Yeah.
it to the dump. There you go.
I will say that
It suddenly became
Wait,
more
wait,
of a
wait.
man.
So you buy a truck, you fill the truck itself with trash, and leave all of it, including the truck, at the
Just go
dump.
to the dump.
Yes.
And then you walk home
Yeah.
in the desert. Because
No,
that's
you
what men
hitchhike-
do.
you
I just
hitchhike
mean like
home.
load a truck. That's
Yeah.
a manly thing to do, and then unload a truck. That's another manly thing to do.
Oh, no. Reverse park a trailer.
Yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
that's a good
That's a
one.
manly
That's a good
thing
one.
to
Yeah.
do.
Go into the woods with a man that is a manly man, and then come back out and see what happens. You'll have more hair on your body.
Are you saying
being in
the
their
manly man
presence.
did something to you, Schweiss,
Not
in the woods?
necessarily. No, you can be a non-homo wood strip.
You got a Scoutmaster, Kevin?
Yeah, but if they've got a lot of body hair, you just be around them enough, and it kind of sinks. Your body will sync with theirs.
It's like
Rubs
it's like
off on you.
period.
yeah, it's like periods. Yeah,
So you're saying
Sync up.
men
Yeah.
body hair chest synchronization. Got
yeah.
it.
That's why we all have chest hair here, because
That's right.
we hang out.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, we all haven't suddenly grown a bunch of ass hair, so I don't know about that.
Speak for
theory,
yourself.
Schweiss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
you got a baboon ass now, Joe?
I don't. I do not.
You'd be surprised.
About his ass
You
hair.
would be surprised about my ass
got
hair. It's not,
Would we though?
you wouldn't be surprised about the hair in my crack, but you would be surprised about the hair on my ass, like my cheeks. You'd be surprised. Not as insane as one would imagine. Probably more than most men, but not, who are not of the Italian descent. I guess. Actually, I don't know. That's the hard thing, though. Is it's funny. Like you see guys with like full beards, but then they have like no chest hair. It's weird, isn't it? It's odd. And like some people do
Some
shave.
people
yeah.
probably just wax their chest hair. I have tried
guess.
shaving some of my chest hair, and it's no bueno for me.
No, it's
I
too
don't want to
itchy.
deal with that.
I don't shave.
That's why I don't shave my
have-
face
I
very often.
trim.
I don't
Don't shave.
really have any back hair to count as back hair, but chest hair.
Yeah,
the back hair started when I was like 19. I was like, God damn.
that's the thing the stepdad doesn't tell you about is that it also grows a little patch right above your ass, a real big like brambly.
That's only you.
and
Only you.
Nobody else has a fucking happy trail that goes all the way around.
that is true. Yeah, it gets less and less happy though as the more I bald, because I think it does fully go around my whole body. Up to my chest again, so it's like a fucking.
Yeah, this is the
It's a
only
cradle.
the only gap right here, besides the back hair. None of that, but yeah,
Yeah.
I got that back blade. Highly recommended back blade.
not
Get
an-
it on Amazon through our site.
If you really had low
not a
test-
product placement. But
if you really had
could
low
be. It could be.
testosterone, there are signs of that though, and it's not necessarily your body hair. I don't think that has anything to do with it really.
I think it has something to do with something
patchiness,
else
unevenness is a thing. So if you have hair on one side of your body and not on the other, that type of patchiness is not the same.
You know what? You know why?
Asymmetrical patchiness is a sign of low.
You know why
testosterone.
mine is more patchy? Why there's a bigger gap on one side than the other? It's because my jaw is longer on one side than it is on the other. I looked at it. That's why. So I have more room for the gap to exist on one fucking side of my face because it's got a longer jaw blade.
Yeah, that's the only sign I know though for testosterone.
Not being able to come when you're having sex, like lasting forever, is one. Also,
Well, I don't have that.
I don't either. Yeah, it's fucking. So if you
I'm
do,
really well off. according
It's
to this
possible.
thing.
It's possible that you have low testosterone, and if you're really tired, like if you're tired all the time and like you just don't feel up to doing things, you either masturbate all the time or you have low testosterone.
Gotta get that dopamine fix.
Yeah. So I mean, there are multiple signs to it, but not having body hair is not really one of them,
Yeah,
as far as I know.
As far as ways to cure yourself, I would say don't. That would be my first.
that's a
piece of
solid
advice.
piece of advice right there.
The other piece of advice is like kill yourself in a way where someone doesn't have to like find your body and like be terrified
And traumatized forever.
Traumatized forever. You know, find that doctor, find that Dr. Death guy,
Yeah, Dr. Death.
and he'll deal with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Craig, what you got?
Personally, if I was going to kill myself, it would be like the most brutal way possible. just explode everywhere. That's what I
So, like,
You like to
Mr.
strap a
I'd
bomb
like
to your
I'd like
chest.
I'd like to cover a large area.
So what came to
basically,
mind is Mr. Creosote from the Flying Circus, Monty Python.
yeah,
The fat guy who
Yeah.
comes into the French restaurant.
where he just like keeps growing and then he explodes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just don't kill yourself because then other people have to deal with it. It's not. It's less of a
Yeah, it's bad.
super selfish move, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because then like your family and friends will be all.
I have a coworker who recently found his roommate dead, and he hasn't been the same since. It's been like a few months. So
I believe it.
the obituary said getting ready for a hunting trip and had an accident with a firearm. I think the proof is in the pudding, and it says otherwise. But that would have
brain
been
pudding? Is
that would have been a mess to come in to see as a person. Someone that you associate with all the time, and have a relationship with because he's your roommate and friend. You have to see that, and then have to live in that apartment.
And then Cameron has to say the proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding.
And then I have to say the brain pudding with a question mark. And then you're even. It brings
And
it all
it
back.
just like I said, this kid is the kind of kid who's life of the party, and just hasn't been the same in the sense he had to walk in on that. So yeah,
Do it like 3 billboards. Just put a bag over your head, and then tell him like, "Don't open the bag. Please don't open the bag," and then just shoot yourself. Yeah, because he had like stage 3 cancer, so he was done.
Yeah,
But,
I understand that.
yeah, I get that one.
That's a little different.
Yeah, you got to bone the wife before though on like a sheet in the
Yeah.
middle of a field, so it's awesome. And then do it.
What?
So you
That's
gotta
what
see
happened,
the movie.
yeah.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
should have won, but got ripped off. Buy a movie where you chick fucks a fish. Whatever, it's fine.
I like that movie too.
I did too,
Sounds
but
good.
no, it isn't. It really isn't.
Do we have one more, or how many we got left?
I'm sure we
3 or
do.
4.
aren't we like settling around 2? I thought that was kind of the.
Yeah, we're at 20 minutes now. We can wrap it up. That's cool.
All right. Well, we'll get the rest of you guys next time, and thank you for listening to another dark-ass episode of Nude Clan After Dark, No Moon, Full Stars.